Hello, and welcome back to the mystical world of Stardew Valley. Yeah, I just wanted to say really quick before I start anything, I gave Haley a lot of crap in the last video. I need to say something about Shane. Usually I just give him some beers and he's perfectly fine and we get along. I didn't realize how much of a jerk he is in the beginning. So yeah, just to let everyone know, I realized how much Shane can be a prick when you first meet him. I don't know who's worse, him or Haley. But anyway, besides that, all that said and done, yeah, you know what? I'm just glad that he gets a little bit better as the game progresses. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about the community center and why I don't think it's really the best way to go. I'm also going to talk about some of the cutscenes that you see throughout the game and also how much depth is in these characters. This game is a really small game. It's only about 1.5 gigs in size. Even though it's a smaller game to today's standards, the amount of stuff that the one person that created this game put into it, and all the depth that he put into these characters is just really impressive. Even I'm looking at the background right now, just the buildings and the grass and the ground and all that and all the colors and everything. He did all this by himself. Yeah, this is Penny. And yeah, I kind of feel bad for what happened between her and one of my other characters a little bit earlier with another gameplay playthrough. But it's nice to know that there is all this depth, and once you get to know the characters in the game a little bit better, they start sharing their life with you. This is earlier in the community center that I was working with. I was trying to get a few things done. And like I said before, I'm not a huge fan of going the community center route. And the reason why is because it kind of forces you to do stuff that you might not want to do. A lot of the pool, at least for someone around my age, is that this game is sort of like the old Harvest Moon games. So what you want to do when you buy a game like this is you want to have the Harvest Moon experience. You want to get a little bit of a farm, you want to clean it up, you want to put some crops down, you might want to get, an animal or two, and you want to meet the people, you might want to fish a little bit, and then maybe go in the mines during the winter if the Harvest Moon game has a mine. Go in the winter to get a couple coins or what have you. You want to get to know the people well enough to where you decide to actually marry one. You want to go through with that, and maybe you have a kid or two. I don't think you can have 2 kids in Harvest Moon. I think you can only have 1. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look into that, but that's the Harvest Moon experience. That's what a lot of people kind of want to do. And right here, I'd agree with Demetrius saying that tomato is a fruit. Technically, it is. I worked in the produce department of a few spots, but like I was saying, this is one of the cutscenes. Then it's a goofy cutscene. There's no reason really for it to be in here, except that maybe it gives you a little bit of friendship with either Robin or Demetrius. But yeah, the cutscenes are really interesting. Here's another one where it really just comes back with like a whole bunch of crabs, and of course Gus is there. He's like, oh, yeah, I know what to do with these guys. It's little cutscenes like that actually bring some life into this game, and there's a lot of them throughout the game. So I wanted to kind of like capture a couple of them, wanted to share some of them with you. Yeah, some of these cutscenes might be like spoiler alerts, but I think anyone who decides to go and check out my video, they've already been through the game. They already have a decision whether or not they like to go to the community center way or the Joja Mart way, and I know that a lot of them are going to hate my version. I have my reasons. I'll share them with you a little bit later. Right now, we're just going through a couple more cutscenes. I mean, here's one with Krobus and the Dwarf. It's a later game encounter, and it's just it's bringing back some old history between the two groups. So it's also kind of interesting. It shows you a little bit of the lore of the Stardew Valley world. It shows you these weird characters and how they just don't like each other because of past problems, even though they don't really have a problem with each other as of right now. But yeah, it's just these little cutscenes like this that actually, like I said, just make the game just seem big. And I really can't stress it enough. Maybe it's just because I know a little bit about programming. He did all the lore, all the music, all the characters, all the backgrounds, every single line of the dialogue. And that just there, to me anyway, is really impressive. There's more to that cutscene, but I cut it out. If you want to see the rest of the cutscene, feel free to actually get the game, play it, and check it out. Now we're going to go to finishing the community center. And I'll give you some pros of finishing the community center. Everyone gets extra hearts for your character. Everyone gives you praise for doing what you did, and it makes interacting with the NPCs a little bit easier. Like, it gives you like the heart boost and everything. But if you are from Harvest Moon, you know, if you're coming from a Harvest Moon game to this one, you go and you talk to all the villagers anyway, because that's just kind of what you do. And then what else do you get? I guess they give you a couple more presents a little bit quicker, because now you have a couple extra hearts on them. And Pierre's open 7 days a week, at least until 5. So I think with one of the updates, at least I know that they have one for Marnie, is that you can go into the store when Pierre's not there, and you can go and look at the catalog and purchase whatever it is when he's not there. But I don't know if that's only if he's on the Ginger Island, or if that's something that they added. I know that with Marnie, you can definitely get the catalog and go in and to her store when she's not there. There's reasons for that. So another thing that I find really funny and really kind of cool about the community center is that there's a fight between Pierre and Morris. I mean, the way that I did it this time around, I don't remember if there was a fight between them with the first time that I went through it, because I wanted to end it peacefully, but I can't really remember. It's been a little while. But yeah, I saw a video of Pierre and Morris fighting, and then Morris flying off the screen. I didn't know if that was a mod or not, so I really had to go and check this out to see if that was actually the case, where they got into a fight and he went flying out of the screen. So I recorded that just to see what the heck would happen, and this is what happened. And just so you're aware, I did a little bit of editing, just a little bit. Nothing to change the gameplay, but you'll see. So Morris comes in kind of pissed off, and they have some words, and things get a little interesting. Round 1. Four. All right, so I had a little bit of fun with that. But yeah, so, I mean, minus the visual effects, yeah, it's coded in the game that he does actually get the crap punched out of him. He flies out the screen. Anyhow, that was fun to edit. Yeah, this is the community center. It's like this a lot of the times. There's really nobody in here, but hey, it's open. And it's one of the reasons why I really don't think that it's worth doing, is because you do spend all this time trying to get this together and nothing really comes of it. Besides losing your blacksmith on Fridays and your late night opened up store for like season stuff if you're kind of on a pinch to do something. It's one of the main reasons why I like the Joja Mart, is because it lets you have a little bit more freedom to do the game that you want, how you want to do it, when you want to do it type deal. But anyway, thanks for checking out my video. Always appreciate it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you agree or disagree with me. And it's okay if you don't agree with me. I kind of like having a back and forth. I won't hold it against you. Anyway, talk to you later. You have a good evening, morning, or afternoon, whatever it is, where you're at, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.